Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to share this with you guys. I just got this Lego Infinity Saga. This is the Sanctum Sanctorum. This came out back in 2022, I want to say. It was definitely before the Lego Avengers Tower. I got this via Best Buy. It was on sale, I think, for like 30% off or something like that. And then I had some coupons. I was able to get it for well under 200 bucks. That definitely was a good price for me to pay for this thing. So otherwise I wouldn't have gotten it. It just came from Best Buy, delivered via FedEx. Did have a bit of a mishap with the box here, so I'm hoping there's no missing pieces, but thanks a lot, FedEx or Best Buy, whoever did this. It looks like the Lego tape is still there. I think maybe during shipping, maybe the box got kind of smashed. I'm hoping there are no missing pieces here, but definitely looking forward to building this. I decided to lay out all the bags for this build simply because I wanted to double check and make sure that, in fact, all the bags with all the pieces are definitely in the box. As you saw, my box was pretty smashed. So again, I just want to double check and make sure that everything I needed was indeed included, and it is. You get 18 bags in total in this build, so I've laid them all out here. And that includes all numbered bags, and you also do get a bag here that's not numbered with some additional plates and some effects. You get your plate for the base, your base plate in a cardboard sleeve, and you also get your 3 instruction booklets which go over the different bags and the steps. That comes in a cardboard sleeve as well, and of course stickers. 2 sticker sheets. Looks like a total of 45 stickers that I will need to place on this build. So definitely looking forward to the build, and very thankful that, you know, everything's all finished. This took me, I want to say, about 3 weeks, simply because I was doing like a bag or 2 at most per day. So definitely took my time. You could probably knock this out in a day if you wanted to. I just want to take my time, enjoy the build process here. So after all that time, this is pretty much what you're left with. This set really came together for me at the end, as far as once I started putting all the minifigs and I saw the green roof with the awesome window there. I started to like it a little more. During the build process, it was more like building just standard Lego building, but overall, I am happy with the set. There are a couple little things that I will highlight that I thought could have been done better, particularly as far as the size and the inside of the Sanctum Sanctorum here, and also some of the minifigs. I wish we would have gotten more. More minifigs is always a good thing. But this is pretty much what you're left with once you're done. You've got 3 stories basically. You got first floor, second floor, and then you've got essentially, I guess, the attic here. And then, you know, as you turn this around, there are different parts and bits and pieces that you can use here to attach all these different minifigs, as I have done there. Here, this is pretty much the side. This is a corner building, so it is a bit narrow, I guess, because of that. But then here on the side, you've got the door, you've got the little paper dispenser, the fire hydrant, and as we go in the back, this does have an alley. So the back alley sort of looks like this. You've got these panels here which can be removed. You can take that out, and there is some additional detail there that I will show you in a second. But you've got this, it's supposed to be, you know, one of those portals that they tend to use, and these are pretty easy to put in and take out if you want to. Whole back alley section here with some boxes. These are connectors to connect, I guess, to any other modulars. I probably won't be using those. You've got a little trash can there and the light, and the trash can here does open, and you've got little things there here. Looks like, I want to say a almost looks like a mat, a floor mat there. It says Shady Acres, and some random looks like, I want to say, infinity stones just kind of laying there in the trash. This build's been used in other, at least the Avengers or the Daily Bugle, I think, actually had something similar to this, but that is something that you can attach there. So you guys can see you've got stickers. You got stickers here. You've got some stickers here as well, and you've got this nice Captain America exhibit thing. This panel up here can come off, so you can pull it out and see some of the interior there. And again, this is a sticker here that you get with this set. And this is one of those panels that you could easily take out and put in, which is pretty cool. You've got these two things here that I'll show you. These are part of the interior, play features, I guess, if you want to call it that. All these little dots here could be used, or studs rather, to attach more minifigs if you wanted to. Moving on to this side, we've got a panel with Gargantos, as they call him. So again, that is really cool, but you could essentially, I guess, take this out and replace it, let's say, with the panel down here on the bottom if you wanted to, with this one. All right, so you could take this out. This is probably what I will end up doing, just because the way I'm going to be displaying this, I think Gargantos being here would be in the way, but you can sort of mix and match these panels if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping you, but of course now you got a hole going in there, but no biggie. And pretty plain up here, nothing too crazy. And then moving on to the front, that's pretty much where most of the action is. As I said, you've got this awesome printed window, which looks really cool. You've got all these other green elements, brown elements, and all the little black elements that really bring this together. I think initially, as I said, when I was building this, I was like, it doesn't seem like anything too crazy. But once it all comes together, I think it really fell into place for me. You've got these trees here, so those are really cool. And minifig wise, I guess I can get a start here with, you do get a Doctor Strange here. And you get these effects that you can add to the to him that he can attach. He's got printing on his chest. He's got the beard, the hair with the gray printing on the side, and he's got this nice rubber cape. So again, that's really cool. So that's Doctor Strange. We also do get a another Iron Man. We get plenty of these in these Lego sets. I don't know what mark number this one is. Maybe, I don't know, 50 or 80. Yeah, I get kind of. But again, this one has printing. So if you open this, he's got the blue face, and you can attach this guy anywhere. But the instructions say you can put him here on this clear pole thing, and he can look like he's flying. So that's one thing. You also do get here, this is Ebony Maw, I believe is the name of this character. And you get I guess this is supposed to be when he was fighting Doctor Strange and Wong and Iron Man right in Infinity War. And it's got these little I won't call like debris that he was sort of shooting and throwing at them. The figure's not too bad. He's got printing on the chest, and that's about it. And then also on the back, and you get a lot of these clear, not a lot, but you get a couple of these clear bricks to look like he's levitating or flying there. So that's one. That's another one. So that's 3. 4 would be good old Spider-Man here. You have printing here on the chest, on the legs, on the back, and then some printing on the feet there by his boots. And you get these little wide effects that are supposed to be, I guess, his web effects that you can attach to his leg. But it's a Spider-Man. It's I think we get a ton of these. It's a good looking little minifig. Then as we move on here to the right, so what we have is, I'll take this. This is Mordo, I believe he's called. And Mordo here, again, good printing. You got the longer head with the hair there, the longer hair. All green. He's got printing on the chest. And just trying to see. Yeah, you get printing on the back, but you are not going to see it because of the cape, and the hair kind of gets in the way. I do appreciate this minifig because I don't have this one. I don't know that this was included in many Lego sets, so it's nice to have a Mordo minifig there. Next would be here we have Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. It looks like they were going for the multiverse of madness kind of look. At least that's what it looks like to me. She's got printing on her chest and on the back, and you got the longer hair here with that cool little headpiece. And I do believe this one has a different expression there for the head, but I prefer that one with the red eyes. So you can take that out. We also do get, I believe this is Dead Strange. So this is the Strange, the zombie, yeah. I believe so, yeah. There you see him there. He's got printing on the legs and the chest, which is pretty cool. It's got that, again, zombie face, that ponytail. And of course, you've got the back printing there. And you get, again, these purple effects to go with this guy to look like he's shooting or something. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7. And we've got 2 more. I put these up here on the roof. This is, I guess, Evil Strange? I forget his name. This is the Strange to kind of turn evil, I guess, towards the end of Multiverse of Madness. He's got the third eye there. And you get printing again on the chest and the legs. So again, that's pretty cool. And on the back as well. I don't believe this one has... Oh, he does. So this one does have expression here on the back. Looks like he's smirking. I prefer his more angry. This one, the more smirking one, doesn't have the third eye. This one does. So that I prefer that one. So that's something you could do there. And then the last one is a Wong here. So Wong, I do have a Wong figure that came with the Gargantos playset, with the bigger Gargantos that you build. This is similar to that, and again, he's got printing on the chest, on the back, and again, you get more of these orange effects that look like, you know, little power things or whatever it is that you want to call them that they fight with. So overall, I would say some decent minifigs, nothing too crazy. Wish we would have gotten more. I mean, it seems like they were throwing around minifigs that have been part of Doctor Strange or Infinity War in this case. You get 9. I don't know. Wish I could have thrown in maybe 3 more. So, but that's it as far as the minifigs. And then we'll move on here to the actual structure, the actual building here. So just to give you a bit of a look here, here's a roof. I'm going to take that off. All these panels can be taken off. They are modular. So, you know, so you could see the inside, but essentially you could take this whole panel off. It kind of just comes off and you'll see it here. It's just a flat panel. You got some chimneys. You got, you know, pretty much, I guess, little knickknacks here to represent what's on the roof. You do get some plants here and a little tree. So again, you know, just a standard roof panel that's meant to cover the actual building. And essentially, once you take that panel off, you get to see here on the inside. So I'm going to take this whole section off so you guys get a better look here at what's included in there. So I just want to make sure I can pull this out. There we go. And it comes right off. So here you've got, again, I love the window here, which is pretty much what gives this whole building its character. I think it's well done. Thankfully, no scratches or anything. I don't know if you guys saw, but my box was shredded. So I was kind of dreading either having scratch pieces, broken pieces, or missing pieces. And thankfully, nothing was missing or broken. Certainly love the way the green, the windows really come together with little arches, which is, these are wheel pieces. When I do vehicles, I know they've used this for vehicles. And same thing on this side, you got the windows, and then you got this plain side here with this panel that I showed earlier that you can essentially pull out. And essentially in here, you know, you've got little knickknacks. You got a lot of the stickers that were in this set kind of go here as pictures on both sides. Same thing here. You got a little sign here where my thumb is at. And you'll see a lot of little things on the interior here, like a little lantern, a spear over here. You've got this chest here that actually opens to reveal a little paper scroll there. And you've got little display cases like they did in the movies. You've got helmets, little knickknacks again, that look really cool. And again, you can't see much of it because it's so compacted. And that's sort of one of my main complaints or nitpicks with this set is that I wish they would expanded the footprint of the overall building, at least to go all the way out, because there's a lot of detail packed in such a tiny space that I don't think you get enough room to appreciate what's there. So again, wish they would have perhaps had this whole building run all the way to the end of the plate at least, or if you're going to do an alley, don't leave so much space for the alley, maybe just 3 studs. I just think, or 2 studs at most. I don't know that the whole alley thing is the most important part of the building. I think is the actual interior. So that would be my thing. Is again, everything's so compacted that you kind of, once you cover everything up, you don't really see it. But extra space would have been more welcome. So then that was essentially the attic. This is now, I guess, the second story. So again, you can pull this out and it comes right out. And here, again, it's because it's so limited space to sort of see anything and be able to observe the little details. But I don't know if you guys could see it here on a corner window. You've got a little green thing and, a telescope or whatever that may be. You've got some red chairs in there. They should be able to spin. But again, because everything's so compact, they're kind of stuck in place. Definitely love what they did here with these bookcases on both sides. So again, that's really cool. The little shapes to create the little book sitting on their sides. And again, you got little plates with different stickers pretty much everywhere. Like you got one here, you got one here, Shambhala. You got little knickknacks pretty much everywhere. And again, more stickers here and here. And the cool thing about this part, which you can't really appreciate because of how compacted it is. I mean, to be fair, for most of these buildings, you're going to cover everything up and you won't get to see it. But I think because, again, everything's so compacted in the space that they give you that you can't really have a good thing to sort of appreciate here. So you've got this door here that essentially opens. And I don't know if you guys could see that there is a little background, a little sticker there that's supposed to represent the multiverse. And if you guys remember these panels here on the outside, they kind of slide here left and right. So essentially this was the door in that movie. They can travel to different places or dimensions, but essentially as you slide these pieces here, you see the background changes. So this is like the desert. So if you move that back, it goes back to that. You move the other one in, it's a bit of a snowy scape with mountains, etc. So that's really cool that they let you do that. Again, everything's so compacted and tight in such a small space that it's really hard to get a good appreciation for everything that's here. The one thing to note, I wish I would have paid attention when I put in these stickers, but essentially the snowy sort of mountain look, I probably should have put the sticker in a little more to the right or all the way to the right on that panel, because now it's sticking out a bit. And then the same thing with the desert one. I wish I would have, in this case, stuck it all the way to the left when I put the sticker in. But nothing too bad. I think this is really cool, but again, it's really hard to see once you have everything together. But again, and this being the second story, you'll see there's a hole here. That's I guess a foyer, if you want to call it that. Over here you got more windows, more details. So again, really cool. So this is the second floor. We're going to put that aside, and then of course all we got left here is the main floor here. I guess starting here on the front, you've got these doors that kind of open in, so you can put those open. Those are stickers there. The whole outside I think is done really well. Again, I love the windows. The whole corner piece looks really cool. The trees kind of give it a bit of a different look to all the gray. So again, these are I think well done. And then as you look here on the inside, right? So these are the front doors, which immediately open into the staircase. Again, everything's compacted. The doors you can't open all the way, so I guess if you want to have Lego people in there, I guess you can, but everything's so tight. Again, you've got a chair here, a green chair with some pictures of Wong and Strange. I guess this is his doctorate degree or whatever you want to call it. You've got this nice stair set here, which is really well done, which essentially leads up to the second floor. There you got a clock here where I'm pointing at, and again, just different, all the stickers and the little details are kind of there. There's a globe right here kind of stuck there, and the stairs I think are really well done, but again, everything's so compacted that it's really hard to get a good appreciation for all the detail that's here. More stuff, more tchotchkes here, like essentially get covered up. You've got I guess these are magazines, like travel magazine. You've got some random pictures, a clock, a pizza box. I think Strange should really clean out his house, otherwise he's gonna get mice or roaches, because this is covered. So yeah, I'm not sure who maybe Wong left the pizza box there. So that's kind of cool. You can remove this panel because there are, again, if I showed you earlier, there is a door in here that you can open that leads to this section. So essentially you can pull this whole brown part out, which is essentially the top of the stairs. You can remove that. And in here, it's like a little alley. Not a little alley. It looks like it's maybe the kitchen. Just trying to find a good way to give you guys a good look. And in there you've got the door that kind of leads into the outside. It leads straight into here, and again you got pictures, knickknacks in there. You can barely see them though. You do have a shelf with different things here. It's got a little red crystal and purple stones, and again this kind of goes sitting in place in there, but it's again harder to see in stuff like this. And there's also a fridge. There's a fridge in here, but again you can't really see it, but you can pull it out, you know, if you wanted to. Yeah, I'll show you guys. You can open this up, and you know, a little sticker to represent the food. You can also open up the top here, the ice box, and they, you know, have you put in a little blue block to represent the ice. But a lot of this stuff again is kind of just stuck in this really small space here, and you can't really get a good appreciation for it. So again, that would be my one main complaint, is that I wish they would have expanded this. And I'm assuming, you know, again, this is Lego, you can get your own pieces and expand this whole wall back, so again, that's really cool. But if you are just the type of person to get the set and just build it as is, you are going to be packing a lot of detail into a very small space. I think moving 6 studs back all the way to the end of the plate would have been, I think, the better choice, or at least in my opinion. Over here on the back end, there's a little section. You've got a little book there with the chains. I don't know if that's the book that Wanda kind of was looking for. I forget the name of it. But again, you got more little details here, stickers, and then stickers here. But yeah, so overall, that is the whole set, floor by floor. You can take things out, you can move things. As I showed you, if you want to take this panel, this can go back here. That's not a problem. So, you know, really cool. But again, just wish they would have taken the time to make this overall really happy with it. This set is $250. I think it released maybe about 2 to 3 years ago, so I'm not sure if this will be retiring soon. I think overall I am happy with it. Wish, I guess, they would have included maybe 2 or 3 more minifigs. And I guess the main thing is the build here. I wish they would have made it a little wider in this direction to give you a bit more room as is. I know this is like obviously downscaled or whatever you want to call it, but I really do think this would have benefited from some additional pieces to make this wider. Assist is not a bad set. I do like it, but I would say out of the three modulars that I have, Marvel wise anyway, as far as buildings go, I'm gonna say the Daily Bugle is my favorite one, followed closely by the Avengers Tower, and then this one would be a distant third. I would say it's not bad by any means. Again, 250 here in the US. You have to really like Marvel or really like the modular. All right, buildings. So as we close the video, I just want to give you guys a bit of a look as to how I'm going to be placing or displaying the Sanctum Sanctorum here. I don't have a lot of room, so I'm trying to figure things out a bit. I kind of just placed it in the middle here on this display case where I have my Millennium Falcon. But yeah, this is pretty much what I was looking for. As you guys can see, there's the Sanctum Sanctorum, and pardon the crappy light in this room, you're gonna get a lot of shadows, but I still need to play with the placement of the minifig, and I think it gives it it's nice to have that breakup between the two tall buildings, between the Bugle and the Avengers Tower, to have the Sanctum Sanctorum there in the middle. And this is my little Lego Marvel corner here with the three modular buildings here. Now I'm definitely looking forward to the expansion. I don't have space in this shelf, but I will definitely get that, and hopefully looking forward to that set. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, so there you go. That is the Sanctum Sanctorum set. If I missed anything, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care.